and this is David, my son, and we grow kumaras together. I've been growing kumaras for 37 years now, and we grow 3 varieties of kumara. The American sweet potato is orange inside, and they're very good shape, uniform shape. And then there's the Oraka red, purple on the outside and yellow on the inside. They are a little bit more misshapen. And there's a new product that's on the market at the moment. It's called Purple Dawn, which is a very dark purple on the outside and also on the inside. It isn't quite as sweet as the other 2, but it's just a new product. It's a superfood. It's starting to come into supermarkets now.
We grow the majority of the Beauregards, the orange ones. In the market, reds are probably more popular, but Beauregards are becoming more popular every year. But they're growing where the reds are staying the same.
If you look at the statistics, the younger generation tend to prefer the Beauregards, and the older generation like the Oraka red, which is our traditional New Zealand sweet potato.
Apart from the obvious, like bug marks and scratches and marks and funny shapes, people care a lot about how easy they are to peel. So that's the thing I stored for.
Also at the beginning of the season, so the early season that come in, which is sort of February, and even into the start of March, they are straight out of our paddock, which means they have not been cured. Sort of that time of the year, if you pick up a kumara that is slightly soft that time of year, then probably not to buy those.
So they keep them in cold storage. There's a big storage facility next to us, so they usually keep pretty good condition all year long. If you buy from Delta or Kaipa Kumara, which is pretty much the mainstream supermarkets, you're going to get product that's come out of cold store and it's probably quite well looked after. Later in the year, if you go to some of the other places, you can get ones that haven't been quite stored so well, and they'll start shriveling up and going hollow on the inside, of things that people don't like so much.
Optimally, they should be stored at 14, which is pretty hard to do in a home environment. But if you do buy a large amount of them, possibly the best way to actually store them is to wrap them individually in paper. But you don't want to store them obviously in the fridge is too cold for them. But then you don't want to store them in a very warm home either. So, but optimally, we actually store them at 14. Whether ours are kept in special cold storage at 14 before they go to the market.
So somewhere around the start of August, we get the last year's crop and we put it in the ground in these propagation beds. And so they get planted in the ground and then they get put under like a little cloche for irrigation. And then they grow into small transplants. That takes about 2 months. And then sort of around October, you can actually go out in the field and start cultivating. So we come in and cultivate with tractors and then pretty much make ridges. And then we get quite a lot of workers in and they cut these little transplants off and they get hand planted in the ground. They get sort of looked after like pretty methodically all till about March, and then they're sort of ready for harvest. So yeah, that's a pretty labour intensive operation with a lot of hand picking, a lot of hand harvesting. From there they go into cool storage. So they'll get put in a shed and heat it up. We heat it up to about 30 degrees and that stays that way for about 3 days. And then we open the doors and cool the shed right down. That's sort of like a curing process that makes them go sweeter. And then they get put into either long-term storage, just left there like ambient, or they get brought here to the cool store and then they can get kept all the way till pretty much for a whole year. So there's not really interruption in supply at any time. From there they go to Delta Produce for us. It's just a packing facility that goes through and resorts them again into different sizes and grades, and then they get sent off directly to the supermarket. I think if you get your own, you can buy transplants and you can put them in the garden. I think that would be probably do it right.
One of the things I think if you're going to grow them at home is that you need a pan underneath them, so what actually happens is they don't have a pan, they'll just keep going long and keep going deep. Whereas if you can make an artificial pan, you can put a piece of corrugated iron or something, or even a piece of board underneath, so that when they hit that board, they're going to swell out as opposed to going down deeper. Whereas we actually grow on alluvial flats with the clay pans, so we don't have to do that. So as soon as they hit that